From a super haunted roller coaster to a deadly ride that actually crashed, these are the craziest roller coaster moments in the world. In this first clip, we have this kid who went on a banned roller coaster and his seatbelt breaks. He falls to the bottom of his seat and almost falls off the ride. You gotta see how his dad saves him.
Watch as Delbert Latham and his son Kaysen take a ride on the Mousetrap roller coaster at Wonderland Amusement Park in Texas. Dad filming it all.
Here we go.
But on the first big drop, 6-year-old Kaysen plunges to the bottom of the coaster car, yelling, "My seatbelt."
I got you. It's fine. Hey, you're fine. I promise, okay?
Delbert quickly grabs Kaysen, pulling him up, then holds on tight for the rest of the ride.
Imagine taking your crush on a slingshot ride. Well, that's actually what one kid did in this next clip. We have this boy with his crush on the ride, and he almost faints after taking a little peek at his crush's body. I can't say much more about this clip, but you'll get what I mean. Just keep watching. I found this roller coaster that's said to give some riders nightmares. Yes, guys, it's a haunted roller coaster with ghosts, clowns, and a bunch of other scary things. You can only ride it at night too, which makes it so much scarier. But there's a moment in this clip which is so scary, and you just gotta see what happens to the rider.
Spooky cavern. Oh, that was yeah, he got me. That was a jump scare on a roller coaster. Oh my gosh.
In this next clip, these two teenagers went on a ride called the Slingshot, and things got so bad she even passed out, completely unconscious. This must have been really scary, but luckily she was fine in the end. In this next clip, the guy was riding a really scary roller coaster and he was super high up in the air. He was just about to go down the ride, but it stopped unexpectedly. This guy's mom went on her first ever roller coaster, and her reaction's really funny actually. If this was my mom, she would have totally been crying. Moms don't really mix well with roller coasters, in my experience. These kids were riding this crazy ride when all of a sudden something really bad happened. The ride stopped working properly and the kids were just getting blasted. This must have been terrifying.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, this next clip is insanely funny. These guys on a roller coaster started singing and dancing and it was super funny. I can't believe this happened.
Hey, I got a grip.
Oh God. No, just make sure it's fine.
Hey, bro, hold on. Hey, tighten it up. No.
Go.
No. Oh.
These two boys went on this really fun ride that swings you really fast in the sky and then back down. They thought everything was gonna be fine, but then this happened to one of them. Check it out. In our next clip, something absolutely horrible happens to one of the coolest rides in Six Flags. The entire tower came crashing down. It must have been super scary to whoever was near it. Now I can't go there anymore. Oh my god. In this next one, two girls went on a ride and one of them got a bird right in the face. This must have felt really weird. Now this next clip is super funny. This potato-looking dude got on a roller coaster and decided to do something nobody has ever done. He rode a roller coaster without moving his face. It's crazy. Have you ever gone on one of these rides? I've always done it with my friends, and I always got super scared personally. The thing is crazy fast. It feels so weird being upside down. These two punks were riding a big rubber duck when all of a sudden things got really out of hand. I'd tell you what happens, but you just gotta see it for yourself.
Nu går det undan.
I know, Halloween just passed, but you're gonna be really scared after watching this next clip. I found a really scary roller coaster ride, and it personally has me terrified. So she barfed up her lunch. Look at this insane ride called the Banshee of Kings Island. It goes really fast, and it's kinda scary. I would totally be that one friend who pees himself. I know. Imagine, if you and your mom went on a roller coaster, she would probably scream really loud. Well, this girl went on a roller coaster with her mom, and it was just so funny. Coming up was this really close moment where two rides nearly crashed into each other. Now, if I was on this ride, I would have been super scared. Thank God nothing happened and they were able to enjoy the ride safely.
Excuse me, would you like to...
This next ride is really scary. It's meant to be one of the tallest drops in the world, and I would totally poop my pants if I went down this. Thank God nothing bad happens though. But if you thought that was scary, check out this 300-foot drop ride in the Busch Gardens theme park. It really looks cool, but super scary at the same time.
Elephant.
Whoa. 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 Oh. Do it already. I don't like hanging there.
If you ever find yourself in the European mountains, you have to go on this really cool slide in Switzerland. Imagine going down a slide thousands and thousands of feet in the air. It would be so cool. In this clip, we have a little kid roller coaster crash. Thank God it wasn't going fast, otherwise that would have been super scary.
Not a good idea. Blimey. You're right.
This guy took his girlfriend out on a date and they both went on this crazy slingshot ride. Let's just say the girl got a bit too crazy, if you know what I'm saying. Watch out for yourself. And if you thought that was bad, check out this terrible amusement park accident. If you ever go to Six Flags, you have to go on this ride. It's called Superman because you go really high up just like he does, except you fall backwards and it's so scary. This YouTuber accepted a challenge of trying not to scream on one of the world's scariest roller coasters. And if you're wondering if he beat the challenge, watch this clip.
We got strapped in, and I was ready to keep my mouth shut. As we made the climb, I tried to remain calm. The freefall almost made my forehead veins burst. The second loop was insane. The speed had me lightheaded. I almost screamed when I realized my wife flew out of her seat. But I stayed strong and got that money.
This next clip is so cute, but it's funny at the same time. A mom went on a roller coaster with her daughter for the very first time, and they recorded it. This is really adorable. This roller coaster moment made me really sad. This couple got on this cute ride and all of a sudden this happened. This is just so crazy.
I don't want to do this. Oh my god, I want to break up. I want to break up. And I don't want to get me off. Get me off. Stop. I want to break up. I can't do this. I want to break up. I don't want to do this.
Mr. Beast once gave someone $20,000 to ride a roller coaster. I would totally have been down if he called me. Come on, man. This video is really funny, though.
Okay.
If you thought that was funny, check out this next clip. A mom and daughter went on their first ever roller coaster ride. At first, they thought it was gonna be fun, but then it got super scary. Now, there's this really crazy roller coaster in Six Flags called the King Ka, and it's meant to be really fast. Just check out the front view of this ride. Would you go on it? Something really strange happens in this next clip. The guy was about to go down the hill, but then he stopped suddenly for a few seconds. I guess he must have been really scared. But sometimes things don't go wrong. Check out this smooth ride on the world's fastest roller coaster. It's in Abu Dhabi and it's super cool. A ride in a theme park started malfunctioning and everybody ran towards it to try and help. This was terrifying because the ride could have broken while swinging around and the kids would have been thrown off. In this clip, a mom went on her first ever theme park ride with her daughter and, oh, should I mention, she's wearing a wig, so you can probably guess what's about to happen. Check out this next clip where a girl gets put to sleep by an amusement ride. It's kind of funny, but it's super scary at the same time. In this clip, we have an insane Japanese cycle coaster that's really high up in the sky. It looks really scary, but also kind of fun. I really like surprises, but only when they're good ones. You know what I mean? These two guys got a really bad one, unfortunately. They were left on this really tall ride that would drop them at any second, and they get a nice surprise. A father and a daughter were really enjoying this nice roller coaster in Florida when all of a sudden, their ride got stuck. They were just left stranded there. Man, that's gotta suck. But if you thought that was scary, wait until you see this next clip of a guy who got stuck on a roller coaster super high in the air.
Back on. When they tried to resume the ride, it would not start up again. They did not know why, so they called maintenance. So we're still on Millennium Force. Since it is much safer to get the ride going again and send it over the top than to do a full manual evacuation, some of the best engineers in the park spent over 1 hour and 30 minutes trying to fix the ride, but still had no success. They had no other choice but to do an evacuation after riders being stuck for over 90 minutes on Millennium Force.
I've shown a lot of videos of people blacking out on slingshot rides, but this next one is on a whole other level. Just watch what happens. Okay, this next clip is super funny. These old ladies decided to go on a ride in their local theme park, and they never knew just how fast it was gonna be, and their reaction is just crazy. This next ride is definitely on my bucket list. It's located in Orlando, and it's the world's tallest star flyer. It looks so fun. But this ride is way scarier. It literally puts you upside down for a few seconds. I would be terrified to get stuck on that. Oh my god. In this next clip, this guy's really scared and he keeps passing out during the ride. His neck's gotta be super sore after flailing around the whole time. Alright, so this next one is just a funny prank, right? This YouTuber told this guy next to him the ride was breaking, and what ends up happening is just freaking hilarious. If you're a fan of Ellen, you're really gonna like this next clip. Ellen and Usher take on a big ride. It's really fun to watch. You're gonna love it. If you think you're having a bad day, then think again, because these people on a roller coaster are definitely having a bad day. They got stuck upside down on a roller coaster. Imagine you're at a theme park and you see this. This kid got stuck on the seat the wrong way. It looks hilarious. This is really funny, but it's gotta be mad uncomfortable. This next clip is kinda weird. This person was riding a roller coaster, they got really scared, and they started confessing things. They should change the name of this into the Secret Exposer 9000.
Oh my god!
I'm actually gay. I'm gay. I'm sorry I lied to you, Daniel. I'm actually gay.
Oh my god! Yo! I love you guys! I love you!
This roller coaster operator pulled the best prank ever on this guy who's with his girl. I would hate the operator if he did this to me, but what ends up happening is just so funny.
You gotta tighten your seatbelt.
Huh?
Who, him?
Who?
That's way too loose, man. You can slip out. You gotta tighten it. Pull on it.
Bro, you would've. Oh my god.
No, pull it from the bottom.
Bro,
It's like a car seatbelt. Like, you just pull it, it'll
This?
wait, is my too loose?
Actually, both of them. Hey, I got both seatbelts completely loose.
Also, I found a girl who goes up a banned roller coaster and it just goes terribly wrong. Click the video on the screen to see what happens.